Imagine you are stopped by the police and they start asking questions. Is it really true that anything you say can be used against you, but if you stay silent, that can be used against you too? It is a common misconception that often creates confusion and fear during these stressful interactions. Yes, your silence can potentially be used against you by police, but only under very specific circumstances, and typically after you have been arrested and before you are explicitly read your Miranda rights. Before an arrest and before Miranda warnings are given, generally your silence cannot be used to imply guilt in the same way. The key is understanding the distinction between pre-arrest and post-arrest silence, and when you have clearly invoked your right to remain silent. The Fifth Amendment to the United States Constitution protects you from self-incrimination, meaning you have the right to remain silent. However, the Supreme Court has made distinctions about when this right is fully active and understood. For example, in the case of Salinas versus Texas, the court ruled that a person's silence during a pre-arrest, non-custodial police interview could be used against them in court if they had not expressly invoked their right to remain silent. This means simply staying quiet might not be enough to protect you. To properly protect your Fifth Amendment rights, you must explicitly and unambiguously tell the officers you are invoking your right to remain silent. Say something clear like, "I am invoking my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent." After stating this, you should actually remain silent. Do not continue to answer questions or engage in further conversation. This clear statement signals to law enforcement that you are exercising your constitutional protection and helps prevent your silence from being misinterpreted or used against you. This concept is often called the invocation of rights, and it is a crucial distinction. Many people believe simply staying quiet is sufficient, but without a clear statement, especially before Miranda warnings, a prosecutor might argue your silence was not an exercise of your rights but rather an attempt to conceal guilt. This is because Miranda warnings, which inform you of your right to remain silent and right to an attorney, are typically given only after you are in custody and prior to interrogation. Without these warnings, the burden is on you to invoke your rights clearly. Ultimately, understanding how and when to assert your right to remain silent is essential. By making a clear statement, you ensure that your decision to not speak is recognized as an exercise of your constitutional rights, rather than something that could later be used to suggest guilt in a court of law. This simple but powerful act can make a significant difference in protecting your legal standing.